We are don't come back till they for can talk about things where they happen. Are we on sweet yards alone? I know we we left for do them bad things them. We they feel most alone. I know we yard. Famul, this na you yard. Once a plenty thank you. So the one that will subscribe to the channel and we don't like, comment and share with video. And we want to say plenty thank you. So una will get the patience for go na YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook, click with video them. Burn una credit for support we watch with video them. Who tell una plenty thank you. If you just to join me today, we want to say do ya press the subscribe button and then you press the notification bell. So anytime we post the video, you will be amongst the first people then we go get with video then.
Yes, subscribe. You always the watch we program them, but you not subscribe it to the channel. All waiting you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. So the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you the support we for make we do more. Thank you for your help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
We are don't come back till they for can talk about things where they happen. Are we on sweet yards alone? I know we left for do them bad things them. We they feel most alone. I know we yard. Famul, this na you yard. Once a plenty thank you. So the one that will subscribe to the channel and we don't like, comment and share with video. And we want to say plenty thank you. So una will get the patience for go na YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook, click with video them. Burn una credit for support we watch with video them. Who tell una plenty thank you. If you just to join me today, we want to say do ya press the subscribe button and then you press the notification bell. So anytime we post the video, you will be amongst the first people then we go get with video then.
Yes, subscribe. You always the watch we program them, but you not subscribe it to the channel. All waiting you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. So the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you the support we for make we do more. Thank you for your help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
Papa, you be tell we say, make we trust the process. But man then they squander the progress of the process. And they stood the lie, pan dirty character. Thief man they are a thief, now the system better. Yeah. B.O. Then they get fake degree inside the system. But now they are you go down boss pan them. Even caretaker, we need for checking paper them. So tell me self now fake paper in get.
Okay, so now like what then say, We are all going to our classes with clean hands and faces. So pay great attention to what we are told. But wait, so it's Alex say the man they not they pay attention, right? Now it make the system just a batter.
System don't come.
It don't dent.
This to call and T. Now without or T.
Nobody but na Mr. Why doctor.
IG Sovula. Paran.
So now you don't begin see IG Sovula again doctorate degree very very fast. By the time the man then they appoint him. Inside 1 year, the man they don't say na doctor now. Pape, you been tell we say towards the process. But wait, so not only one, some people in back then begin then doctorate course, but I not see the end of wait happen.
And this is with me today.
I know go sweet you. Propaganda machine.
Make her talk to me family members and mine. Family people inside this one big family house. Bill boss.
Butu boutique.
Any community, if I forget Ariobo,
Butu boutique.
And the Yumkella na Ariobo no be no. Now until we don't begin nothing with you man there.
I think Kandeh Yumkella na just the one way the bill at the Ariobo. The one way na the Ariobo where how you call him? Now one man where then call Idris Lahai. And interestingly, this man not to APCO because as I be just know some people na Tranga SLPP. He say waiting. He want for the government deliver.
Na HLPP?
Tranga SLPP person.
Dakwe stop. That
no,
man not to HLPP na
in not the pada one day. In way fall white, a white. Way fall black, a black. In not the pada one day.
With family member them inside this one big family house, we now do a boss as I tell them a butu big. All man go take his size. Team be the hide, but member say we motaman the hacker but kupa you. God they expose you every day and then. We just the CP big English term. I always tell them I say them why yeah. We the one cool we blame. What did they do? Now, bodo time stamp that they put in a paper for mix up and box up with him. Bio, like mother bio. Now, fake degree, they were there la. HLPP, we go book mine. Now, book 9, we believe. When we people them, today, we yard, they can bring you the we don't boss inside we yard. As Kandeh Yumkella, don't bloody issue with other people them. Paran, where they make noise in parliament. And the war IG ever in the history of Mama Salon, IG Sovula, the paper feko fambulem. When this they can begin check from the caretaker, they can't down. Then we know that paper how they get them. No go no side. They with we as we say they with you. Me na Bible kablai where they watch for expose me brother ways to do before me so he uncool them inside this family house. I'm not going to say more than the blind.
You know what it make I not go bother for talk or listen to you too much?
Today, don't forget much.
You not just one common propaganda machine.
If you get shame, you not for talk today.
Just simple propaganda machine where I feel say you personally you know the shame. I just feel say you know the shame. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's just show now the Ariobo behind this whole thing. This na the Ariobo behind this whole thing. His name na Dr. John Idris Lahai. What's his name?
John Idris Lahai.
Okay.
From the HLPP.
HLPP. Interestingly, na in Papa then had them from HLPP.
Ego.
And in a very strong member of the HLPP.
You sure say this not to APG?
Strong member. But interestingly, I know say it can turn APC. You know why they turn APC? Not so because they want for turn APC. But because then they can't tell them say in a APC or they want for distract the government. But interestingly, I will tell you something about this man. they get distracted at all. We can't go to some of them things then. But now we left that side there for quick one, yeah. We will come back just now. My brother. How they call him? I don't know how you call him. One we own sister when a musician. You remember we be the carry one to also.
Yeah.
Other than they will talk about.
Vida.
See don't padem oh. See don't padem. Vida don't see don't padem oh. Okay, guess what thing that happen? You remember me auntie in I feel disappointed and embarrassed with all that. If they don't promise say they take care of the hospital bill for Vida, right? Na phone thing. So what thing that happen now? It don't reach to the point for let you know say me auntie don't deceive we, don't disappoint we. All it don't reach to the point so much that now the artists themselves don't decide for begin put money for able for rescue them company artist. This na donation where then they do for Vida Green. Then Zainab Sharif, don't give money. Prezo Collabo don't give money. There you get Cow the Last King. Cow Last King the Nero instead of give money. Yeah, then say this is not the fundraising way they actually do. They want to do a fundraising concert where go be na Paralyzed Garden, Lumley, this pre-day. For me, then go able for raise couple for quick one. So instead go able for waiting. But wait to I don't know if this money are not 2.5 26 plus million. This money, I don't know. According to what I see, I don't know if not true. If the money, they say Zainab Sharif 26 plus millions. Collabo 10 million. Cow the Last King 5 million.
Yeah. Yeah, and MSFC.
Yeah, I don't know. I really not able for confirm this one. But bottom line now, fundraising if they go on right now for Vida, so then go able for raise some cash for them, for like go able for go do a Let's put the sound.
No, the sounding. She started with sounding.
Hello? Sister admin sound day.
No, the sounding.
Thank you. So I think saying that. Then they do fundraising. Sisi Okenge, we don't talk say they take care of the hospital bills. Where are they say Sisi Okenge? Fatima Biyo. We don't say they take care of the hospital bill for Vida. But this not happen. What did happen with Fatima Biyo and the family members them? We not able for know. Vida still then a host and a very, very sick. Remember about 1 month back, we talk about because Egatin Shaba raised the alarm again. Yeah? But we not be able to go further into that one day because the family members then get 1 or 2 things the way they no one for they come out. It's either then the things say people them they use this as a political means for able to go back at the first lady no, but not to that not the thing. When person promise if for deliver, but we be don't hear from caretaker Bio say Africa leaders them they always they promise but they not they deliver on them promise. So I think say if in be there kind of and then we see Fatima himself take the same line, we not go verse. Me I not the verse at all.
Well, I don't feel say these people are in for doubts because Fatima Bio it lie like a man, it not hide.
It lie like fish.
Fatima Bio it bogus like a man.
It like attention bad.
False and fake like a man. Fatima Bio is good in promise like a man. Show me your friend.
And I go show you who than are you. This one show me your wife, then I go tell you who than are the husband.
Who than are the husband. So that one day I don't feel saying a doubt. The only painful part of it, that fake promise where it be do, it be make beaucoup people when we want help this young girl, they be hold on. Because if he come and pull chest, like how a man pull chest from Lunge Bridge and other things them, where he fake win, so he come and pull chest from Vida, your business. So that one they be make, beaucoup people they be say, well, since he don't say he take that man today, make them stay away. Because if he say he do everything up to fly, for fly him out and go do waiting they're supposed to do so, vida they able to gain in health back. Not knowing that if they just try for destroy this woman in life. Because from that time to now, if not to God, who for don't lost vida.
And
now just because
Shaba say if anything happen to vida, Nasisio can get responsible.
let God make it not happen because
then we don't begin put couple. Then we don't begin put couple, but until you can sabi now, because of this politics and all, then say let the people return their money them back.
My brother, make God make nothing not happen to this sister. If Fatima be here, man, they do plenty, kill them, nobody know able, they're not to be that. If they can't damage, they able to do nothing. May God just continue to spare the young girl in life as the entertainment industry, they're not ready for put hands together for make them push. So vida they able to gain in health back. Now that one day we they pray for. And despite of the entertainment industry, whosoever where they out there, where want for do good towards vida in your sickness, you clear and you welcome for do them. Whichever will help for find the ways and means way if you want to do them, we go away they reach out. But for now, we don't know nothing but that's it. But if you get any information where somebody will help them in any way, in any angle, we they bring you now the information. But Fatima Dio any man, not to people where somebody for rely on. If we give them a whole country, they don't fail people like this, not to one person like vida, they're not able to fail. So we just say pray, make God continue for spare vida in life and make it gain a well body. But Fatima Fatima F not also Fatima F fake. It starts with F. So no doubt if Fatima fake, now FF, now the opposite. So for me not to doubt so because I be not saying I lie. I be not say just want for gain attention like we say pass the Allah para act where they miss fall before ever I conscious of himself. Now for me no more in name come up the scene say hey Fatima Bio, I don't know if now they in worship base where the Allah panam now the term is able to gain what you want for gain. But God will pay him for this way he do so. It's right for destroy life. God, the all are responsible.
All right, so we move.
We fly.
Good. Strike. Give me money. I want 4 private junks clothes.
We say they buy junks clothes so they don't pay for only 7 months.
Okay. Palampo. Now we didn't kukri bafa.
But kukri bafa say na money na they take for buy you.
Hey, but left me bo. Okay. Me na taxi driver. How I go do now?
What did they take for buy fear?
Hey, bo. Money, money palava.
Or say you make palava now it's full.
Anyway. Strike. Wataki. Na bio, na indede.
Hey God.
Strike. Sierratel. Na bio, na indede.
Hey God.
Interestingly, when they can look at the cabal, when you look at all the bios them, Mara bio, Prince bio, and the waiting bio, yeah, they're all three. Their mentor na Prince Adin. So they're all day into this. If you can watch waiting they can happen right now, you know say from the coach to employer then they don't know the deliver. All the bills then plus then coach when a Prince Adin, they all know the deliver. Alright, not mean saying a meal. Basically, if you listen fine, you do know exactly what I be try for talk. Close start the ball rolling. We start with Wataki. Closely 1 week ago, where something big happened at Wataki. Low on the first to one of the Bio family.
This Freetown terminal issue. Now, the president in what when they call Bio, now they can't get TV right now. They want to use other people like then they want to drive we out of the terminal. They want to push you out of the terminal. They want to couch your man, couch other different man. They will defend for rights. They want to drive we out of the terminal. So right now, the squad team are playing so because I built team up. Now they people and they get us so, you know. So they want to go out of the terminal. You see, because of who don't strike for we rights, so they want push you out of the terminal. They want out policeman for can't get you out of the terminal. We don't for go, and we don't talk to you. We not the hope until the people then give you dates. We then they pay you money. If they not give you dates, we not they accept. And we not they agree for work. Now the strike will happen. So take today. Now they don't call Bill, then they call Yakuba. All the overports. I don't care right now. I want to begin harass people and I motorcar team up soon. You know, now the people and get us soon. You know, for can't intimidate you. So right now, in the past gets now, and they can call for let them can get all manner they have. I team up middle so. I in the middle so. I in the talk so now they can talk so you say the cow policeman and soldier man if you can't intimidate. So now that's who they paralyzed now. So right now they send this any group we land, they send them to any group. So now that's not the message.
When we come up here, we go meet Mr. Osman when I will be not sit down, we don't discuss with the Ministry of Labour personnel. We 100% there by your side. And then we involve Mrs. Morgan make himself sit down at that meeting day. And they go tell them the hard fact saying that's what it's supposed to be. Mr. Nicholas, they engage their own lawyer. You don't understand. I believe say himself your lawyer can get for them at the same page. Because we see they come up from the Ministry of Labour, it's number one. You don't understand? So me, I want to talk to you now. And listen to me. Listen. Please. Me want to talk to you now. As for the commander now, we go to meet Mr. Usman. Mr. Nicholas engage Mrs. Morgan. Follow me to Mr. Usman when the personnel. Now put the documents all we then get, and we won't book the rights before we for tell us saying that so it's supposed to be. And we pass the word to Mrs. Morgan. Mrs. Morgan said we pass the word to Nicholas. We send the camera back for tell Nicholas saying that so it be. Then from there now, Mrs. Morgan and the tell now for this money I for pay. You don't understand? You see, impressed with the way I do things. Now, so even if you assume that they give the money safe, they get to go pack all my money first. They get to write all my name first. Anything get process. You don't understand? I'm impressed with the way I do it. But me the promise I say from today to tomorrow, by the grace of God, we go to the Ministry of Labour, they give you word, and we give you word. We tell Nicholas, they tell the people in France say. Hello? If I'm telling us something, not believe. Nicholas, you know say they're guilty. You know say they don't see the light say yes, now we lose for better. Right? So let me assume now say then they give the money each Friday. But before they give the money Friday, other personnel can get for come in. Don't talk to you. Don't talk to me now. You don't understand? We're not the waste Friday. And now listen. We're not the waste Friday.
How do I pay with Friday? How do I pay with Friday?
They engage Ministry of Labour get a representative like ya. Then Mr. Usman. And before this year, we don't engage Mr. Usman. Mr. Usman don't tell me exactly waiting for telling her and waiting with his stand on. You don't understand? They don't tell me categorically clear. And if Nicholas or Mrs. Morgan will get for go before the personnel, they don't tell them the right team up.
The strike action early this week has attracted the attention of authorities, including the Ministry of Labour and the Sierratel Port Authority, who have intervened to ensure a smooth transition process. Workers of the Bolori, Transport and Logistics, several negotiations have been taking place, including a general meeting according to management that yesterday with staff working here to try to see how best they can amicably settle the issue. According to them, in that meeting, they agreed that they should give them a 21-day ultimatum to address their concerns, including other things. There's also the issuance of a press release from the Sierratel Port Authority calling on staff and workers here to go back to work, that they will be able to settle this matter amicably, including the Sierra Leone Labour Congress, who are all trying to see how best they can negotiate the issue. According to management, they cannot talk to the media for now, but they promise to get back to us as soon as possible. Also, according to management, during the general meeting, they had to chart the way forward on how to possibly resolve what they refer to as a little misunderstanding with workers. A 5-man committee was formed amongst workers to mediate with management in the process. On the part of the Sierra Leone Dock Workers Union, who also spoke to us off the record due to the fact that they are still in negotiations with management, they expressed that they have asked management for a review of the policy on the payment of benefits and also a clear review of the transition process that will factor the welfare of workers. Part of the agreement signed between Bolloré and Mediterranean Shipping Company for the sale of Bolloré Africa Logistics on 31st March this year states that the transaction will be completed by the end of the first quarter of 2023. As such, workers are now demanding to have an understanding of the process. The services of these workers are essential to the progress of an institution that contributes up to 60% to the national economy. SABC News Dennis Fraser reporting.
All right, so well, you don't hear. I forget for add one part the package. Stadium themselves they pay their own strike. So na strike all over. Quay, Sierratel, Stadium, all man they pay strike. All day for inside the program today, yeah. Yes, now you don't hear. Then people here say they not get couple for pay them people here with the strike. But according to the workman then they go encounter with their own people them again. And say, you know, election time they come, quick one. So the line long, then get for make sure say, then when they say fill in the gap, the blank space. They say their own people for car inside, they make sure say they car inside. They meet other people and they root them all commodity. Not to me talk, now waiting the people them talk. And imagine somebody they strike or they protest for in pay. Then you direct and come on and do. Then you say, let them come on and do. You count other people. And you not pay them all, but you say let them go. Who's kind thing this? And then the Labour Congress where they in fact serve Labour Congress. Sorry. Not to today no more. The Labour Congress, honestly, not just toothless bulldog. They're big, but they not get one tit for bets. They not get any power for do anything. They can just try for negotiate. And if negotiation fail, that's the end of it. Yeah? We don't see some people that way fend the benefit. Then say they not see man, this and that. Then fend the benefit, stay, then die. They not ever get. What happen? Because no proper arrangement no day. Labour Congress not effective. Ministry of Labour na zigzag. In fact, Ministry of Labour na Ministry of Government. You know what I mean? Na part of the government. So what you expect? A better Labour Congress, you go say this one na just this kind of peer. Na this kind of pressure group. But Ministry of Labour, no way, nothing other way they can do. The people they imagine, they don't work for how many months? You're not able for afford for pay them, but you're able for afford for count new people them for car work. Who's kind thing this? Who's kind inhuman activities there one there? It's like say, you know, this issue of bankruptcy, this issue of austerity, they're not just one for tell we say we're in a state of austerity because then the fear say if they talk that all day. Then go use them against them for campaign because them be used against the last government. So they're not go afraid. Instead, then go left for trust, then sink the country. You know, say when you put sansan some side, where water the nakam, just sansan no more. And they left it on that take just for them. Now that system they will go parade right now. I pity the one they within our attacking. I just pray that they get a yun. Because if not to that day, nothing is commode. Yankuba biyo, as soon as see a middle the crowd. They don't come, they don't talk. If una no work, una go na do, and then waiting with the count to when people there. The line long go, the line long. But this is an advantage, they're all waiting at top position them at the government. They're all getting salary them every month. The Boloyo they talk about, so for example, Freetown Terminal, they get a salary every month, the big one them. But the average worker them, the one they win at the manpower, where they do the dirty work, they always sees advantage for them. Salon. Me brother.
God help we now and save we from trouble. How long we are living this life. God help we now and save we from troubles. I'm afraid of revolution, aja, change the system. The system needs to be changed. Aja, change the system. You know, now what's the song they try for tell you? How long will they live this life? With afraid for revolution. Wait to make amends your that. Now youth man then get a country. If una as a government they push the youth them, una they push them tomorrow, una push them till they reach now the wall, then they bounce. And when they bounce, waiting they happen, revolution they come inside. You know, we get a government we no care. We get a government where no one know. We get a government where thief and dry eye. Outside the dry eye come. Make I reflect your mind back. You remember a video will be played for you in your back. When the cleaner them na Connaught Hospital strike. Waiting this shameless government people go threaten the workman them. If una not ready for work, una come out with the bring other workman them.
You get one lady where they call, I think, patient bar or waiting. I be named that day.
I don't remember that I do like name.
Where yes, patient Ian, how they call you so that bobo way fever I get like off.
Still off.
Then go now the place they go begin talk all kind motor better than the place they. But wait to I need to love again. Something wrong with them because it's like same body we they don't know where they don't.
And they by in fight, so they can't get no distraction.
No, because when you call that thing there, now them been champion that particular issue there.
Of course. So I just bring them for draw people them attention. Now the same way they go say if the workers them no one work, may them go out and they bring them people them. But why they don't bring them people them until they don't use people them where they're not able to pay? When the people them bounce for the salaries, they get family for take care of, they get school beginner for pay school fee for, as they get this dirty free education where they talk about, they not care. They say that they bring other people them. Now come na the Freetown terminal where we call Wataki. Where it be say, if I can't tell you the kind of money that where they go inside Wataki, you self the doubt. The people them protest for their rights, make them give them their money where they don't labor work. What did they do? Una not say any side where this family they build, I don't know what happened with this family. Corruption did it to the highest degree. Any side where BO involved. Any side they call for una show. Problem they happen there. Now the people they don't grab for their money, they not get the mind and the cause for talk to them people and they will expect them go call this guy for contracting the people them say if you now it is una gonna do we they bring other people them. This what I keep the people them whether they suffer people them so. Let me just tell you, you will not know. You will know whether they talk so you understand. Each container, according to what you don't get, when you ship 40 feet container, now wataki, container will not get motoka inside at all. For clear up, my brothers and my sister, now over 40 million euros now in the common pocket for clear up. When you ship 40 feet container, we get 2 cars inside. Now for 35 million euros for clear up. When you ship container, we get 1 car inside. Now 38 million euros for clear up. Just imagine how many containers that they drop. And this Bologna, where they play with them people, they are not so picky money. Then they make per day. Now Wataki. Why this government is wicked? Because if this government not wicked, Bologna now a foreign a company, he owned by a foreigner. If this government not wicked, una yon picky them, una brother them, una sisters them, then they use them like how they use them. So people them where una be calling for votes for una still there behind for can vote for una they treat them like pieces where they not bomb. When the people stand for their rights, una say let them come out. Una they bring una people there. Why una not be don't bring them una people there? Yeah. Una be not say they're useful in the system. Una able to use them, how una wants them, they work, una not pay them. Look what they happen right now in the stadium as we brother forget for bring you the video. We get people and they use money when they crash and they don't work for 1 year, 7 months. They not pay them. Though you get one shameless manager will come up and talk say.
We go to the stadium, you know, just done with Wataki first. Stadium will be later.
Okay. So this Wataki, as I don't analyze for the kind of money them when they come inside pan container, despite of other things when they come inside. If you get a serious government will care about the people them. Government will care about the youths. They not for talk to them people or treat them people the way how they treat them. So.
Well, the treatment not done it. The treatment not done it at all. Like I said, the bills then get their own coach when Prince Adding. So if you reach to that treatment area there, let me go quick over to Sierratel and begin watch first from the workers them first, how them put up their own, you know, action.
You don't tire.
Nobody talk for me. That's
Papa man, I give a name. But you never give Papa them, but it's not them. The first after. The Paralyzed for me. All to go right. I tell for sabotage the government. Why you say for the salary? I give Papa name. Papa man, I give a name.
a period of them where like when renovation you don't do, like you don't know about the terminal benefit and the work where they can start. But now yeah, they don't do yesterday, they see that they recruit new people, like new staff there, over 100. They see them, they excluded. And even in the same way they talk to me for now, they don't paralyze my office, the National Sports Authority. The boss man when I'm Mr. Kenneth Bremer, they don't paralyze my office, they don't recruit staff them for come head to my own work when I'm Mr. Mr. Alice, they don't give them false appointments here, then a project coordinator for this Chinese Okia. So all the issues that they don't make the staff they don't raise concern this morning. For the job now Mr. Alice say, I get a picture and evidence is where go show say Mr. Alice say, now stop the job yesterday. But really, we had it for 3 weeks. Now a thing where we don't take all to the minister, we take up with and separately, we don't lay complaint, so the necessary quarters we're concerned. But up to now, we don't get no feedback. So the thing we don't they look to the staff and say, now like I delight with them, or they don't know what they happen.
So as to speak, you don't get power as manager to do anything at the studio.
Well, as I speak for now, based on the appointment we can don't give Mr. Alice, they don't paralyze my office because of this 40 million grant job where they know your remote. Then they are not going to left that one day out. This job here now the third phase is the first phase we don't start 2016 where the stadium with the crack where they can strengthen up the past government. The second one now me come the perimeter light when 2020 when I be head up when I be 8-month job. Now me recruit the staff then no problem don't be there. But why now this one we don't plan now? We're still in a continuation when the management for head with or without changing of the title now with for head they don't go we hope for comfort in here.
So how many months down not pay the staff? This one and now this one?
Well, we don't there 1 year, 6 months without salary. The reason being was because of the pandemic. No activities now within the country. When NACOVAC we put a hold to all activities. So with that, the NSA become a military 2019 and 20 say the NSA Act say therefore supervise all the facilities there. So meaning that they realign we into the NSA. That they can get interview with all the staff there. As they talk to you, so all the staff we file them. The staff file them all day at the NSA.
You got my happy key. Cover parents, who's got attacks. Alright, why that for me? Go quiet 7 months. Somebody go quiet. Why 1 month 7 months up here? 1 month up here, the solar. Why 7 months? And the money on up here. How can you come up on them? If you don't take women, they do money, you go. Don't give the power on them. They go be.
When no work, you go cheap, they say no work. When they work now, they know they pay you. 1 year, 7 months, they not pay me. 2002 employed. Now 20 years they carry so. The minister go on radio. He said, he dey stop work, then they carry no bait. Then they ask her, how about the commander? He said, he get the money for pay the commander. But when they pay, we now not go. They not pay Chinese they can hope. Why we don't suffer that way? At least now we then they start for take. If I told they want bell we. Now we then for start take by this job. We continue the job. If they take other people, no problem. Understand? But then the first for do down there, understand out there, they don't go to chief minister, out there, they don't go to first lady and chief minister. That's a make them calm. No self-satisfied. But I get 7 picky there. You man born 2, you can born 5. But I go feed them 1 year, 7 months, they not pay you. If you don't work, they say that man I do. They're working out for pay me, they not pay me. How am I live? Understand? So do that this will get here, we know the fair to know the cost. Understand? That the headman they make we can lock the gate. Because if we not lock gate, things don't go happen well. Understand, sir? Minister now we don't understand, but then they're not friendly. Understand me? Yeah, they talk are not friendly. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.
The solidarity song you just heard are from staff of Sierratel. Back of me is the head office of Sierratel in Freetown. As you can see, there are police presence where some of the staff of Sierratel, they are currently protesting. Some of the reasons why they are protesting, they say, are for salary demands, their welfare, and also their medical facility. First established in 1995, the Sierra Telecommunication Company Limited, known as Sierratel, is the country's first and only telecom company. Sierratel, before its actual establishment in 1995, has been on different transitions, which many believe might have been the reason for the protest. In the case for this year's protest, workers say part of the same things they were protesting for 6 months ago, ranging from staff welfare and better condition of salaries, drawback, and among others, is the same thing they are protesting for.
We need government intervention urgently because Sierratel is dying slowly. Our wives are disrespecting and leaving us because we are unable to parent and take care of our children.
For more than a year now, they are not paying our nurses. We no longer have hospital facility, no leave allowance for 3 years, and when we question management about it, they ask us out.
We are suffering, and of course we are women. We have a responsibility and also have our children to take care of. We have no one to depend on. President, upon assuming office, promised to create jobs for the youth. What else do they want us to do? Is it to embark on prostitutions? Because 6 months now we have not been paid.
No tools for the worker, no uniform for ladies. This management are misusing us. Instead of talking to us, they are owing us for 6 months. Now they want us to, and how they want us to live.
Responding to the allegations, Managing Director of Sierratel Telecommunication Company Limited, Prince Bio, stated that reasons why they are unable to meet the backlog of workers is because they are currently not generating money.
Present technology can no longer sustain the liabilities of this company. It cannot afford salaries because the CDMA which used to generate at least 60% of our revenue, has gone out of life. It's no longer working. Yet we are consuming large amounts of inputs such as fuel, electricity supply, that is making the overall budget on this network very expensive for us. But the revenue we are generating is very, very, very low. So we are always in arrears in payment of salaries.
Prince B.O. went on to say, the protest is not only about salary, but that workers want to bully them in accepting the privatization from Sierratel, which he says will never actualize.
For us, we have categorically declared that Sentinel is not the right investment for this company. It cannot work. If a trailer gets broken up, you can't tow that trailer with a keke. You have to look for a stronger company. And that is what we have recommended to them. But of course, the choice is government. Government has to make the decision. What we have now, the technology we have now, the external plant is prone to fraud because it is not integrated into the system. Apart from that, the GSM is the CDM is gone until we change that to CDM. And you see the voice market, like we all stand here, none of you have to attend for.
Mohamed Lamin Banyam, AYV News in Freetown.
Your report. Well, of course, Fambulem, before I even talk, please, when I hit the like button for we, as we get 198 really watching on YouTube, we only get 94 likes. And not gonna stay just there with me as we can play for Una, the other report from the Stadium Yon Wahala. From there, we can put all together in our report so we address the issues there. Stay with me.
Casual and permanent workers of National Stadium management workers in a peaceful sit-down protest over what they describe as a call to the Minister of Sport and the National Sport Authority to address the situation of 62 permanent workers and 8 retired workers waiting on their pension to be paid for a period of over 1 year 6 months.
We are asking, management is pleading with authorities concerned, including the minister, the NSC, and all those concerned to see how best they can salvage the situation of these workers, because they have responsibilities too. And let us please put ourselves or our feet into their own shoes. They have responsibilities. They have domestic problems to take care of. If they are gone for 17 months without salaries, and now Chinese have come and they have taken over the project without their own notice or their involvement, I think it's not really justice. Let us be frank. That's not justice to their own side. So we are pleading with government to see how best we can salvage the situation.
The general manager of the National Stadium Management, Paul Damole, said the aggrieved workers felt shorn because they were not employed in the ongoing rehabilitation project to renovate the stadium, as they have not been paid for nearly 2 years. The workers expected to have been compensated with new employment in the new project, but were left out in favor of fresh workers. The general manager says had been able to manage the situation by paying workers from events organized at the stadium, but the coronavirus outbreak has seen a sharp slump of the number of events hosted at the National Stadium. He disclaimed any suggestion that the workers were incited to protest.
A leader where we are. When I take over my brother 2020 as a general manager, I can meet 9 to 10 months backlog now. Within 2 months, where activities be frequent, na me effect they payment. When activities they are frequently, they know how me and they don't operate. Not to mistake that. I'm not inside, I don't do anything.
The protesters moved to the office of the Ministry of Sports and closed the gates to show their desperation. There was security personnel to ensure properties of the government are not destroyed.
No report reached me yet. Whether they destroyed anything at the stadium, nobody reported that to me.
But what I know, as I'm seeing the situation, looking at them, they are just making comments.
It could be recalled that the China aid project to refurbish the National Stadium was officially handed to Chinese construction company to commence work. The project includes the rehabilitation of the swimming pool, installing a new scoreboard, and constructing a standard pitch. The project is estimated about $40 million. The Ministry of Sports has promised to address the several concerns raised by the workers and to facilitate the employment of over 52 of them in the new project. For SLBC, Mohammed Tu reporting.
Yes, Pambulem. We still not tap day. Una no say we now guys them for the month. And because we're able to talk, we they bring you waiting they make all talk, you know, able always say and lie with the night like Mother and Fatima Bio. Now we can play a video who said the young chairman. Una deal with we can't talk inside the matter, they're all now report. Now stay with me and watch.
Worker of Sierratel. This morning we come na NCP for Council Chairman of the National Privatization Commission in relationship with Sierratel waiting they go on present in Sierratel. So what we want right now, we want government intervention for coming right now and for let them pull this management because this management they don't want to go. NCP don't win the bid and they say that for work alongside with NCP alongside with Sentinel. So Sentinel don't win the bid. They say for work alongside with the Sentinel people including NCP. Then they boycott the meeting every day. So now that ignites the strike action we don't take. Then we start with strike action at the headquarters. Unfortunately, yesterday we beat some ugly scene. And I'm quite sure saying that the management and they put that in there because of the fact that they do whenever one stage is strike, then they go put all kind of fangada man at a while let me do the last time. Then they go to get goats, all kind they go with. So it not come as a surprise, so we call them one distract to attention. So when they ask Papa government, because Sierratel is owned 100% by government. So we want government for pull them people here. So now. Because if they say that they're off the office, then they suffer we. 7 months for me, as I say, no salary. And we don't tired with this rubbish management we'll get to. Because they cannot able for manage at all. Presently, all team of Sierratel is down. Because of this management, they cannot manage. They're able for buy top up, neither fuel. So we want them to make them go. Let them give chance to the people them where don't win the bid when a Sentinel.
Mr. Kamara, I don't know the engineering department. As my colleague say, we really tired of this management service officer. We really tired of my sister. We really get suffer at this place here. We don't work 7 months, we don't get salary. 3 years leave allowance. Me as me particular when they talk to you. So the last time, my mama sick. I go meet people here because medical no dey. I go meet her, I say, boy, I say, una not pay with salary. I say, una give me 2020 or leave money. I say, una give me a lot go attend to me, mama, like hospital. They tell me point blank, money no dey. What do you see down at this place they do now? You say money no dey. What do they do? I'm posting on the car work, people get a family, they get people like me, so I'm the big one and my family. I don't fulfill me, mama, I don't fulfill me, because I don't fulfill me brother. Who say, I go put money, I go away? It's not possible. I don't go away. Not give me money. Uniform when I uniform, we don't get uniform for Canada work. That's almost over 3 years. We don't get uniform for Canada this place here. Now close. Now the way. You know pay me salary. I wanna put me money back to buy uniform for car work. I wanna make me look decent. And the first public every day. I wanna look decent. That's it. No day. We colleagues that we don't retire. They're not able to pay them benefits. Them benefits, some man don't die, you don't let him money. You have a government, they beg you. Yeah, I can't sign for. We let them people, let them give what in you. And let them change them. No one say, you're not going to work with them. They're not going to work with them.
Other coming in the expansion system every day, so I tell the close down own at this management because they don't know what they do. We want somebody on a real engineer, already on the ground. then they stop them. Would they beg Papa government make them intervene? If not, so that people will die. Some man lost his home, some man lost his wife, some man picking on die, some man picking on left school. Some of the colleagues are picking house now because we don't get money for pay school fee anymore. Me now, I don't want to win a music and they speak them now.
For sake of that, the chairman for National Commission for Privatization don't talk on this issue where they go on now the Sierratel. Well, make we hear from William Wells.
Mina Prince Alex Hardin, Chairman Commissioner of the National Commission of Privatization. We also have part this negotiation. It depends on which type. We have two. We can't take over this Sierratel for get rid of this problem there. We don't do Sierratel from the term where I bought me other picking 15 years ago. That's this perennial problem, salary problem, conditions not good, inefficient delivery of services. We don't sit on TT, then first age equipment and they still get. So that the thing this way, then secondly, the debt when they hold. If we give Salon government that money, the Salon government will do better thing with it. Now, apart from 11 billion. So this current management not going to save this for this Sierratel based on their competence, based on their ability, based on what they're able to interact with the people there. So until we bring in fresh ideas, fresh blood, using the public-private partnership, then we're not able to solve the problem. Second, the people their salary, well, up to now about 5 months to 6 months, depends whether it is the upper cadre or the lower cadre. So that now the important one for level try for C, especially this first one, maybe people then get the salary in whatever shape or form. So the process of privatization is almost about 80 to 90% complete. The last stage, the last two stages, for carry the document go to Parliament, to Cabinet for approval, and Parliament for ratification. But the managing director wants zero now. Every time we call the two parties together, we talk with sovereign on paper. Where you go, they fulfill what they don't promise. And I don't lead to this position, which is bad because me I get salary on time. Instead, I get salary on time. They want the small money we didn't get, they forget on time. So that is source of disgruntlement, a source of disturbing the peace, and this government not going to forget. They were all Sierra Leoneans, they get right. So we not go put you under. You protect your own area where it is enfranchised or suffer the rest, and that it reflects bad on this government here. And I represent somebody who will give me this job, accept for make a fail, and the problems are not able to solve and can go back to her. The message is I'm on their side.
Well, of course, me people, we don't see the videos they will compile and play for now, because as I say, we want what we can sit down for analyze to we own level. We no want make any party begin come and talk waiting in field for talk for making just feel say we they talk because we hate somebody or we they talk because we decide somebody. We they talk because we they feel the pain of we people. We they talk because we want to see a better Sierra Leone. Family Munamo we begin first now the Sierratel, where it be say according to if for don't be the #1 company, communication company na Salon, where we for proud of today, instead of waiting Orange, instead of Africell, instead of waiting QCell or any other mobile company. But this Sierratel company what we get, I know they even start for talking from this SLPP time, and they begin back from the late Pakaba, Kandeh to Anes Kuruma. Say we can enter to this unlucky regime when are the worst of ever in the history of Mama Salon. You will find out say when it comes to Sierratel issue, all three them governments here, then people are waiting sit down as caretaker them. They're all three not serious for treat this communication company good. The late Pakaba is not serious for treat Sierratel good, for make we proud of him as we own company. The former caretaker, when an by Kuruma, instead now other careless mortal man will not be serious for put on now this Sierratel company for make we able proud of them. Instead, they encourage foreigners them, Indian man them for come step on top we, for come put their own company them on top we just because of brown envelope problem. And now we get the power when it lucky pass all the one they want to call so. In the most carry government so ever don't face him in the history of Sierra Leone. Them now they don't come poto everything. How you they go keep a worker for good 6 months? Now Sierratel they for so family. For good 6 months, una not pay them. Then for 3 good years, una not able to give them people that leave allowance. But Sierratel, now we are company. What we feel say now if we don't proud of, now if we don't be number 1 na Mama Salon. But just as I tell you, all 3 the leaders them, including the late one who I call for issue, the late Fakaba, Anes Baikogoma, Lai Bio, they're all unserious. And the final say, we leaders them na Salon, when it comes to company that were owned by the country, they don't ever take them serious. They're not ever. So please, when we address this Sierratel issue, make we not base some on Madabio Irajimi. Make we go start from the late Fakaba, come to Aneskroma, before we come to Madabio, and the most caretaker will ever get. Why we caretaker they know they take we country serious? Why we caretaker they know they take what till we get what we for proud of, for maintenance, what for pimp, where anybody when a foreigner come, if our sister we serious to we self before ever instead they afraid for you. No wonder when the Africell, Sierratel, QCell, then they cut and take to people their money out there one time. You they top up Judicial. Before you member, you talk 1, 2, you credit down, you subscription down. Because we leaders them, they don't take Sierratel serious. Because if all them foreigners, they work out their own different company them, they come, they meet Sierratel, step up in game, they slump at themselves. They're not for the misbehave power show. But if we go on a street right now, don't make a short census number for go check how many people they use Sierratel. They're not beaucoup.
Now the unlucky self with them count. Now you know we expect person. For example, me I get me one come phone. I buy 100,000 loans. Yeah. If this I want change 2 SIM day, I'll go for put Africell or put Orange or put QCell inside it. There you go bring unlucky can CDMA. Where you see fix per one Sierratel SIM now no more. Nobody need to go for her. Competition all day.
This is not the problem. This is not the problem. They're not taking we serious. All the things that were owned by the country, no lead caretaker no they come and can't take anything in this serious. The thing the way they take serious, now thing the way foreigner they count. Now they people they take serious. Now they put all their power. Now everybody they focus. Why we country for this show? Look how people they suffer. When somebody no work, they say no they work. When you work, they know they pay you. How now want the people they live? How now want the people that take care of their home them? How now want the people that pay school fee for people there? And then we get a government who can change everything. Almost for a bag of rice. Almost for a yard of a school material, uniform, siphon, khaki, almost for a yard. Who said una fix them people for put money? Who said una fix them for go take money? 6, 7 months. 7 months, the people that they work, una not pay them. 3 years, una not they give the people that live allowance. How therefore live? Don't you get the so-called chairman of nonsense, where na Prince Adi the killer, they come, they can't talk, then they look for somebody where they can't take over for combat the situation. Are you kidding me? You the joke? And they feel that for the poor people, they are the workers there. We they call on Papa government. What's Papa government we they call on? They are aware of everything. Now they're not the brain box of everything where they go on. So you call on them waiting, you feel that they can't talk. You just jump on the frying pan to the fire. Because for anything, when the people would put before, would I say anything I said that? Now matter be a brother. Now a brother. Would I can't talk to now so? Now priest adding now that's over you. Now in main body. So what's government where you call? How this government want for make people they live? The only say will be the end if una feel say this government they treat you fine, una go ahead back and vote for the 2023. But if una feel say they know they treat you fine, hey, the yes or no, it didn't have this finger. Attack them for now because we be on Sierratel before they jump into the stadium issue.
You know, Sierratel, when they want to distract the people, they can put Sarah Juju in the place. Now they say that they want the way they strike, they don't can put them. But we can't fit for salary, we go put back Juju. So now one way down the way they want for distract them because by so doing, they don't call boku policeman put all over say the people they want for do this and that in the place. When this government, most of the time, where they're not able for pay people them, it's either they go tell them policeman they can batter people them, or they find other means for let them able for distract people them from the original issue in the ground. And this now thing again we're synonymous, we're common to the issue of national concerns them as well. When you see things come up of national concern, they must find other things we go divert people their attention. And we go able, we just follow any side they battle and they will go. This is a big time problem where they happen. Well, right now, they don't count other company where they say privatization. Who done the chairman for privatization? Now Prince Adin. Hey, Papa, go start this company. Come on with you. He say na next bike, mine, but I ain't get time. Okay, we wait for get the full details of that particular thing there. Because at the end, some people say na payback time. Prince Adin want pay to and his bike. Hey, Prince Adin wait 8 and so. Ababa
GBOP.
You're not sabi waiting they happen safe. But the bottom line now, people let they work, they don't work 6 months, you know they pay them. He want a leave allowance, you know they get, they tell and say money, you know they interestingly inside and say unfair because then they get their own salary they on time and the small one and then they get them. Then they na issue na concern for national waiting for national concern. They are aware of all the problem. All the problem they're aware of. But just because they not value we, just like how we self not value we self, now so no more than get for the treat we. Because interestingly, you go hear this the talk na so, you hear that they back the count other thing inside it. I call him Prince Bio, the elder brother of Caretaker Bio. As you see him, you suicide the lead, you watch the country. No doubt. Now brother. Wani bio or wuni bio. Not now they call her. Mother, priest. Now brother, watch no more outside and day. Now brother, when you come out to mother, you go to priest. When you come out to priest, you go to Yankuba. Now waiting. Now brother, you come out back, you go to the other bio na SLIT. The not to thief and fraud na imbokude. Even the IG in Peking not to involve this so. Waiting come out behind day. Just the average people, they continue for suffer. And interestingly, the average people, now then they determine who that for who them. The average people, and now then gullible, quick them balance. But interestingly again, now then people here, where then tower for good. Now then they make decision at the country. Not for the elite there, now the average people here. Where they suffer so. The Abacha, the markets, the this and that, the this. Now then they make decision at the country. And quick, then fool them. But even when you beat puss inside, say, when it gets tired, it spring back for you. That's what we people in Talek. So we still wait for see if they don't tire or then still they enjoy. That will be determined by the outcome of the general election. I think we need
it's still not Saturday. As we join the videos them or we play them for now so we address the issues them step by step. Mind you, na Sierratel, we begin from Wataki, we come Sierratel, now we run down na stadium.
But before we go there, let's touch Sierratel, small bits there. Abidjo, they talk about this CDMA, for example. CDMA, I don't know, Mr. Sef, I'm not going to ever tell you say I will ever use that deal. Because on 10 day, I get 2 SIM, I get 1 phone. The phone now one SIM they take. I want change quick because on 10 day, when you want for make orange to Africell, the born like dog. So I want for change them, la put Africell for call Africell, orange for call Africell.
So let it not go today.
No, the born. Then you go tell me say la go buy CDMA when I fix how you call them Sierratel. And the other part of them, the internet self where I feel say na they dem forget strength. Now fake. The internet you don't buy, for example, you buy you modem. You say I don't buy this for the month. Yeah. Sometimes in the past 1, 2, 3 days, you need get no internet, no network, no day. And when you network, you credit the bond, they not they refund you back. Now void when the month's done, you forgo pay back. So tell me true. Me when at the end user, you expect me for you put me money no more. Where I want for user, I want for browser, I want for do other things them, and not get internet. I go continue for the day. The answer now no. Look, Prince adding the talk say they get 11 billion. That money they before they go pay debt, then go put up at the government. Government go do better thing. The government go do better thing. Way before saying that they are pockets to pockets the money they go. Pockets to pockets. When you want for talk about how the government, how Fatima the thief, how the waiting don't eat couple, then go tell you say Fatima no ever get money. But I wonder now, some people them say they go school. But we say when I NPSC, we able to get some better analysis than anything. I be listen to a program where one with Sister Rachel do with Thomas Dixon and I call this other guy Gentle, and I not go blame him because I know the angle where it come from. And I just PRO, and it don't basically tell we say in one for project the good name of the government, whether it good or a bad one. Then at that time you work, and he say he gets for make sure say project them. And as far as in concern, everybody happy with the government. Me brother, I know say bang now you position I the defend and you party I the defend, but you back you get for serve your conscience. Now green, white and blue. You dey say everybody glad in the country. Papa God, who say no why you am? I feel say I just hold the chair line for I feel say no more the gun one plate. Brother. 11 billion. Look at this, they say all equipment privatization. So if all the equipment the way they poor, rotting, waiting at the means for they not able to change some of them things they do. But anyway, I know one thing. Anything except for State House. In fact, State House says we don't privatize them. Because the amount of debt we get, when a foreign debt what we get, if not lie, let tell you how they privatize State House. Hey, not a fun. They don't privatize State House. What make us say so? Because even decision na the country, not only they take out, it's either IMF, European Union, World Bank, African Development Bank, Arab Bank. Now then they take decision. If they say no to this thing, the government not they do them. If they do them, they not they give them money the next time. I call Lande. Now independent, now government or na privatized government. All things privatized na the country. Now that make we see now one small bubble self say one forget price instead of the go up because all things don't go up. The government not able for do things on their own. Because if the government want for do certain things then for subsidize or other things then World Bank, IMF, EU, they all go tell and say no. If not to that they will need give money. They're not the one. You go call on the proper independent government. Now privatized government. All mandom, all things not privatized now. But I continue, you go and go to the next level.
So the problem, Usai then begin for privatized State House. Parliament says when a parliament it privatize. Matter be don't privatize, and Usai impose the speaker. Waiting they want, now they do, not waiting the majority wants. So everything like we talk, I support you. So look, this same Sierratel issue, if not serious judiciary we get, if not serious country, then people are taking this country for be serious. 62 permanent workers now then they treat so. If now any sober country, then people are cut them for good and they go sue the government na courts. But when you find out, say, the courts, if they under mother bill in pocket, you know they ever get right there. Because this, if now other country, my brother, then people are, they don't make money. Then they go sue the government. They look into their case. At the end of the day, this money when they play, so they can pay them a cost double. But we don't get system. We don't even get government safe right now. The country just they rule by a group of people. When we always call say now a squad. Because then people are the kind that they operate, they don't know nothing about government. They don't know nothing about governance. Nothing. Because if really then people are know something about governance, just like how they can't describe their education and level them, their qualifications, the way they boast of. Now through that one day they can't know, so that people don't know nothing within our governance. Now make we move from Sierratel and Rondona Stadium. 1 year, 7 months. Mind you, not just 7 months, 1 year. The month they count 12, you count other 7. Ebo, Madam you. Why you government appointees them plus you and the caretaker with the shame? You hear all the people that they talk, this one begin from 2012. They don't ever get this kind of noise. They be working and they pay them. You government come, una tell the people and say una can renovate. Una bring Chinese people there. Una not able to pay the people that will be the work there before. But una get a bold mind for can employ new workers them. The old workers them, una push them aside, una not pay them. Because maybe if una be encourage them people there for continue the work, so therefore you be patient. But how many they work from side? You push me in a corner, you bring CMP here, if you don't can take over the company, and CMP bring young people there for can work, miss you don't pay me at all, and you don't sack me at all. And you get a senseless manager. Just like how Fatima Biosina educated fools them. And now we don't know the root of these educated fools who start income because we can't reach them. How they get their qualifications then. Now, these people don't sit down. Don't the manager they talk say they say people sit down because of COVID. Nakovac. Una always be working on a big guns them. They're not the people now. Una say because of COVID-19, then people sit down and not pay them. Now here we see a minister can tell we see the money, the allowance where they collect the Nakova, it beaucoup pass the money that they pay them as minister. Who play for you now? But una go to the former system say because of COVID, they sit down 1 year, 7 months and not pay them. Mother Bill, Fatima Bill, chief minister, other people there, then they lose money every day and then when months on they pay them. Then they pay honorables them. When they all they team up for dupe the country. How much you have for pay them people there? So what's COVID when you they can't tell we say because of COVID make, then they sit down, they not pay them. This manager is full of like all their work. They lie, they fake like their wife and their papa. So all this na im make chuk le boku na we country. This the enter they are kidnap, thief don't increase. SLP time now can even kidnap. I stand to be corrected. Because how person they work, you know they pay them. You don't push them for go do bad for making get money for take care of himself. The one that now we don't jump on Okada and Keke ride in taxi, una they make me fear dear. For them, still push them no more for me the booty. So how Mother Bio want rule this county? Or how Mother Bio for make they get a chance for second time? You the party picking, I get this question. You the senseless supporter will cause for Mother Bio, now I get this question. I ask you this question, do I make you answer me with your clear sense? Not all that big fool SLP sense so. 1 year, 7 months. You will the cost for mother bill. You will the argue for mother bill. If now you uncle, you papa, you auntie, you mommy, you picking. Now in a treat, how you dey feel?
But wait. I think say, I tell you just not say we the ordinary people, them the average citizen, now we the determine, and now we back, then the full week quick, eh? You hear the workers them, they say we don't there 1 year 7 months, they not pay we, they want give the bad name. So what you talk?
Well, I may ask you say, I'm sorry for the one day with Pierre. What you make this program now for make we bring awareness to that person where no sabi give their light. Some of them people are not labor, they don't even know what they go on.
But they know what they go on, sir.
And they tell you something.
They know. The bottom line now, this system, this thing where they inside we say, anyhow it be, me na they not care. Now this so, it is the cry, eh? Hey, they say 1 year 7 months they not pay we, but they want give the bad name, ebo.
Pierre, in other way, that man will talk for a registration. Police will arrest him. So some of them they use all their words here for me they able to talk no more. He talk registration say the parent say na madam yo. But now they say beaucoup alive. They say don't post the bar. Not to see that the old post they arrest people there. Put inside motor they say it's slap madam yo.
I tell you say I not get confidence until after 2023. I just feel so normal. You know what to make her they say so. I know we people them then they only if they're tired then they do something. But if they're not tired then they do something. So let we see if they're tired. But I know one thing. All the governments and we don't come to the country, where me don't get sense and see like the Tijankaba, the Anasbaikoma. First time then they work. Second time then they work better because then they go then they come back.
So why Mother be no work first time?
So if Mother be the first time it no work, second time waiting go happen.
Malaki.
If we see this kind of system where they are the country in first time na office, but in people and they say it don't work, it don't work. Hey, if we use this yardstick for say it don't work for go second time, where you go second time? The pardon clock.
Let's go 1 million.
Anyway, let's look something quick. As the strike actions and they go on, people in the day 1 year 7 months they not pay them, 6-7 months they not pay them. How much month they not pay them? How you expect them for leave? How the prices them for the basic commodities them now the market Telecom. Let's check out quick. SLBC been do this report, so they come back just now.
Control na thing we find na any country and ki same way so develop the economy, but the way and manner how the price they increase every day in the country make the buyer and business people them afraid. Na for sake of that make SLBC come worker na kuto old markets for know how the business look for them na that side. One businesswoman Binti Kamara Binti more.
Every day na increasing the price every day. If you then funny market I want a young planter. Now we plant and then funny market all dear, all expensive. Right now oil with the bank 470,000 one batter oil na so that. We dey sell 1 pint oil 10,000. Imagine 1 pint oil 10,000. Then let them map for this price control. Price control day. Like because every time they can say oh Ramada eat price increase, but like this not to Ramada meats now all things increase, so it just can't add back. Yes, sir. All things can't add back.
Bugia to say na ginger beer and cold water it is sell. Itself been tell more.
This water, very na be 3.5. They don't eat say to 1 bomb. But the Ministerial get up the rate less than 5,000. He said they sell at 1,500. They go with some snack. I buy sugar na song 20,000. Well, I don't know how money they sell this morning. Because I not go there.
According to Moses Kumwa, we tell we say today them be they buy the snapper fish 550,000 loans per bowl, but now 1 million loans then they buy them 2 fishermen them. Abiba to say and Adam Asier self been work much on that.
But you not to start the channel.
I don't need body done because you come to Tanganet. Look for fish like this. If you come back and buy this kind of fish, 20,000. What's in the big for your point? Forget the fish say Ghana. Government come the lock water inside this fast month. Fish not there. Retire. Some of you will for not say that if one day we're going to die. Oh, we chest them full up with death.
You know, I want the man around the woman, the girl, the big. Look what I saw there. Yes, I go buy ice drop 3 for 5,000 euros. What will end up there the other fish? Look at this guy fish. When they come out, fish is here. Either dry or salt them.
Salt them, they got it.
They got it. Look at some fish.
One Kukuru man, our tailor, say, now if they buy the dolly rest 500,000 euros per bag, that make the cookery price go up from 5,000 euros to 7,000 euros per plate.
Me on side for a single parent, widow. It's not easy. Now I saw the feed me picking them. All one on the one whole community. If I not sell me picking them, they will phone at their get. Me on story. I had the feed me picking them, but I can't left they get. So that play then they pay me, some money they pay me, some money they can't go, pass all commodity. Here with the big, they think them can in the day force.
For SLBC, Nanande Watoronga and Eric Lahai Bangura bring this report.
Well, you know, see for ourselves, me people, and this not in the talk. So all this, if somebody they work in Opia, how you expect them for leave? How you expect them for leave? Just like what I'm telling you. This now don't make kidnapping not increase in the country. This now don't make thief don't increase back in the country. The one the way they work, they suppress them. The Okada riders, they suppress them. The Keke riders, they suppress them. Taxi drivers, they suppress them. Poda drivers, they suppress them. Upline transport drivers, they suppress them. And make we just face the reality now, yeah. If that youth man who say it be the end in life, we service on motorcade na Freetown. 2, 3, 4 drivers there, whether they go to one lap, then they go to another lap. At the end of the day, everybody will get a chop money they put na post. So at the end of the day, when I don't can tight the system, who said that they drive, they don't able to drive. Me brother and my sister. Una help me know. Who said that waiting and they go embark on? Na thief, chuk, job phone, job bag, kidnapping. But when you find out, now you're going right down the country. And would that cause this? Now we caretaker where we give the seats and the staff when a mother bill. Now in the cause them. Because now in the appoint all the ministers there. We don't vote for minister. Now in the big full supporters there, whether they can blame some of them ministers there, then they can't enforce and they feel pity for them. We don't ever vote for minister. We vote for caretaker. We vote for honorables there. You watch the different size them where all them damage they come out the minister, they already appoint. They're not able to do the work, but they copy to their your head when a caretaker bill. Show me your friend. I will tell you that it be birds of the same feathers, they all they fly together. Now, I can always tell you this program say, when the leader don't bend, the one they always appoint to the bear now, then they follow suit. So you find out, say, even most of them ministers, the caretaker no get power for talk to them. 1, because what in they do, now in they say they do. 2, he appoints them as a payback time. Now people will be the full money. Now London, where it be, then they put in their pockets where it be broke. So that kind of people, and if you can't get them position, how you feel say they able to control them? No way. So this is not the problem we face right now. So the people are not doubt if we see the country they go this way, Mother be not able to control the country, you not able to control a minister as them, you not able to control them. Not to the extent that in Bobo. But now in Batman, they will be the bailer.
where they put money in their wallet. So how many of you feel say you able to talk to them? Wait till you talk to them.
Before you go to minister them, begin first. Mother be able for control Fatima Bio.
Fatima Bio na Mother Bio. Mother Bio na Fatima Bio. Na me know they ask me pardon.
So if you're not able for control your host, na person that treat you go control.
Ah well.
A question you ask, continue.
This is not the problem. If you ask that, they me your answer towards them. Fatima Bio na the waiting army chief of staff. Na so they call her.
All side make statement.
Na the commander.
Side. In fact, any side way Mother Bio dey for make statements instead of the make statements, but you never see the vice make statements because what happen?
Mother Bio they serve as the vice. Fatima they serve as the caretaker under the president.
Yeah, done.
So what you want Judicial and Mumu?
No, I've been telling you about filling a blank space. I think it be just there for filler that seat the number, but in actual, in reality, not only they serve in the position.
So me, I don't. If they ask me, I don't answer that. Fatima na Mother Bio. Mother Bio na Fatima.
All right. So if that be the case, I think it's very painful for the people. You see the market everywhere. Let's be honest with yourself. You begin now from Freetown. Take go inside Pujan, go to Kailaun, come back, go to Balamwea, come back, go down to Krubola. Everybody they cry. But then cry when they cry, it genuine. Me I not still believe if then they feel pain. Because they can always talk, say, we not about pain. You see, eh? So I don't know if the pain really then they feel them inside them body then. Well, until we get for C 2023 how we end up, I not still believe if people they feel pain. I'm my opinion. Anyway, let me go. Yay Dominion, yay Dominion, yay Dominion, yay Dominion, yay Dominion, yay. Fumble them. Let me go quick one. I've been telling about this man. We then call Idris Lahai, John Idris Lahai, doctor. Now be one time lecturer in Afwabe College. Interestingly, this man we been them here so now in lecture ye Dominion ye them boss about almost years ago. But now this ye Dominion don't get how many master degree, how many PhD. In one grain small bubble in go non side. Where I know say different degree they take different time for able for do them. But you get how many degrees? It don't even pass Abdullah O Conte in degree them. Or not to Abdullah O Conte. We get one guy he will get how many PhD. It don't even pass them. But anyway, that's not the point here. Waiting up the issue about this fake degree where plenty people they talk about. Let me just listen quick one. This interview where 98.1 been do with Dr. John Lahai. Yeah, let me explain to we first. Let me get a background and maybe he can able for tell we who that's sending our government right now where they don't get this fake fake degree. What are you able to call him? You sabi anybody?
IG Sovula
I put some for you. I talk I be just one for set trap for you. Not on me. I'm not talking at all. Let me go and listen to this interview quickly. Come back just now.
Now, institution them we really they create the workforce, the labor force where every country need for prosper. But Sierra Leone get a situation whereby there has been a state capture. A state capture in the sense that because of the uncontrolled way in which online education is being conducted, don't lead to the emergence of a criminal network where they prosper at the detriment of the people them, where say for example graduates from IPAM, where don't go through the times, they don't study, they're not able to get the job where they need, then somebody go just come on no more and say, oh, I do me studies online, look at me job. They compete with the local students who study in IPAM because of the complex, the inferiority complex where Salomon gets about foreign education, then take that one we doing for in online education, then get a job. But that person they really na person buy that in paper day, which you go expect say that person they go do by the end of the day where they perform, where they work maybe as a public servant, maybe they work in a bank, maybe they work in a key sector. Then they mess up government policy. The idea of government go they bold and clear na manifesto, then convert into policy.
If they talk about foreign degrees, then which university they point at this moment where you think say they give now foreign university they give PhD where you get concerned about?
Well, the one who I get concerned for right now, now that university then they call the African Graduate University.
What thing are you concerned about the African Graduate University?
Let's say between the years 2013 to this very minute where they talk, so this African Graduate University also don't they award degrees them to people them from in different disciplines, including international relations, security studies, engineering, logistics and procurement, business administration and economics. So there's salon people them. And some of the students here so we graduate from this college include we current Inspector General when at Sovula, where then give a PhD in strategic leadership and management. The current Clerk of Parliament when at Param Tarawali then give a PhD in public administration and management, and there is also another Alex Ilogima Masakoi when we defense attaché in a permanent mission at the African Union. Then Giam at first in 2014 where this college began operation. Then Giam a master's in international relations and diplomacy, and in the year 2020 then Giam a PhD in strategic leadership and security. But what's interesting about this scam African Graduate University is that where Mohamed Yambade run is that it tell the degree of somebody where you want award the degree to for fit terms of reference of the person in current employment. For example, Alex Ilogima Masako when we defense attaché na Ethiopia, he makes sure say if they then devise a degree for what they call PhD in strategic leadership and security. Paramterally, when we Clerk of Parliament, in duty in Parliament, it is administrative. So waiting then do then divide and design the PhD for them, let it go be PhD in public administration and management. So if, for example, mina admin assistant na Frabe College, I go meet Mohamed Yamba Bangura say I want admission and I want to do a PhD. I have been through it. That 3 to 7 years, person they do them. But the award degree 1 year, maybe within 6 months, maybe within 1 year, maybe depending on how much money you get for me, right? So if me admin assistant at Frabe College, I want degree from this African Graduate University, and I say, I work at Frabe College as an admin officer. Mohamed Yamba Bangura go design me PhD, say, okay, now your PhD, what they give you, now university administration and governance, right? And how then they print their own the degree certificates. First, where people know say the thing don't begin common at those now say in Henry, Igasa na Uganda, people we embassy in Kenya or Ethiopia, then go likely send people for go investigate them in Uganda. Waiting then do they say no, the college na affiliation they na Somalia. Somalia, Al-Shabaab, then they. Who Sierra Leonean in the right sense go all the way na the southern part. Now the war zone within Somalia for go look for college for go ask question, say okay we can Baidoa, say okay we can na Kismoyo, we can try for investigate the connections with this African Graduate University, say it gets with we. Sierra Leoneans therefore no say it is a danger. St. Clements don't come, government don't able close them. They don't get College of Business Study when I come, they're able to close them. St. Clements and this particular African Graduate University, now name change, but now the same person when I'm Mohamed Yamba Bangura, now in the controller. Former President Anes Baikroma made a mistake where appoint Yamba for head the civil service training college. But this scam has been going on for a while, and if somebody go say, okay, I attend African Graduate University, people left, for example, David Tambayo, he attended St. Clements University 2003 or so, then get a bachelor's degree.
Now, let we look at the issue of the names that you don't mention, are big names in our society, and you say over 1,000, we mean say the number huge. If they play with people integrity, somebody go like for know if you get evidence for all what you they say so.
My brother, if you go on my Facebook page, I don't publish all the names them of the one them we graduate from this college. Right? Sovula in name day, a graduate day. If okay, now I have been through a PhD and not a one, you understand, eh? And I don't mark PhDs them. I they supervise 3 PhDs there right now where I they tell you so when I'm from top universities. Okay, let's Sovula bring up because there was an issue at the time when one professor Ibrahim Abdullah now FBC during the time of APC when saying in dissertation was plagiarized this and this and FBC they suspend the man. So now waiting me they try for talk now is let Sovula and Param let them present their dissertation. We run them through, Turnitin. Now we know whether or not it's
all right. Dr. Lai, quickly before you left, you don't name names of people away all senior management position them na public institution them and self na governance institution them. Women say them people layer so now people also suppose forget credibility. But with that allegation their way they make on their names there now. What do you think say maybe government for take action against them people layer? If all the allegations them not true,
if all the allegations are not true, well, now one thing first I will start with. In 2021, I reported the matter to the Anti-Corruption Commissioner, to Francis Kelfala. He's a brother. I tell her, say these people are selling degrees. Investigate them people. I say no, we will investigate them as long as them people here so they no use the degree for go fair work. But we are not just talking about Sovula and others, right? I don't tell them say okay, this then degree away they don't get okay. President don't appoint them to them top position they are so they don't use them, they don't go get PhD. Waiting for do now for look at the ACC Act and ask yourself whether or not this PhD where they don't go get when are fake, whether or not it give them undue advantage, because there is a clause in the act we talk about undue advantage. Then people, their president go and sack them. But Sierra Leone, everybody gets complex and PhD. If possible, say Sierra Leone and they go say, this one they get PhD, now we not sack them. So if they, I don't take the Anti-Corruption Commissioner, let it not look at say, okay, because they know this one. If in here would take people, they go put them in a country tree because then go buy results.
Sorry, people, the talk is sweet, me say me mic and able put them on. So start with, I want to ask for a favor now we had. On behalf of this family member, of course, this is an open favor. Me and my brother, where they sit on here, we ask for donation. What we want to use this money for, we want for go now this Africa Graduate University. We say I want to take degree with her for the course we will not go school.
Interestingly, we want a PhD in social media.
Because
once na social media, according to this man, it depends on who's our day. Yeah, if not drink self I want for drink, then they give me PhD in drinking.
We say I'm going to take a PhD. Fambula, in the most serious note, no wonder whether people are not know they work them whether they do one. Now begin first to the caretaker. We can begin check. All the degree, PhD now, doctorate, now with the operation, check everything. Now they can open our way hard. We begin from the caretaker. Because it's a national case out down there no more. We don't know how the certificates can come. No wonder where IG Sovula not even know it function as an IG. And mind you, if you get up and do other false cause, that is speaking where the fraud will transfer, road safety authority. No wonder where this IG no know it work. Already you know. Now for telling police they say una go kill, una go brutalize, una go arrest. You know, even know how to manage the force for make it be force for good. My brother, thank you. People be talking.
Plenty time then they when somebody want for be whistleblower, what think can happen? I can end up for be. It can end up for be say then they attack. I've been facing now we no more than they attack now. Yeah. But this man we begin for do them things there, so they don't do go out at plenty. Interesting.
On Facebook.
Then this guy also he say now I see why you the tower say most SLPP big names get fake PhD. You self want make the PA appoint you. Same selfish interest on all the sick. Now the man say he reply to her say then don't give me appointments. I turn and down. Then my appointment with 500 million salary a month, I go still turn them down. So get your nonsense out of here, or I will block you. All right. So let me read something quick here. This thing interests me, and I want to follow we watch it quick. It say, "Paddy man, I was given an appointment. I turn them down. If they give me new appointment with 500 million, I will still turn them monthly." He say right now, okay, I think that this la get to know something. Basically, they try to tell me about the how you call them? Call that thing about the SLPP people them and inner SLPP. But with all this, we been tell you say where a camp and can just know how they go get for class this man.
And we say that APC.
Okay. So now, not to that no more, I get concerned, yeah? And then say, look what in this other person say, yeah? He say, doctor, can you please do an investigation into Dr. Samora Kamara, PhD, from Bongo University, Wales? Now he come, now he reply, this same man. Let's see if the reply in there. Okay. He said there is nothing, like that exactly from within a post up here. He said there is nothing to investigate about Dr. Samora Kamara, PhD. Please, don't try to divert my attention. Let us focus on the now. He said, I don't play the unhealthy game of daggers drawn politics. I am not going to allow my SLPP. What did he say? My SLPP party supporters to exploit my quest to expose the endemic problem of fake degrees in Sierra Leone to engage in score point politics against the APC and other parties. I am above gutter politics. I am above gutter politics. What is at stake is our country future. This future is bigger than more sacred. Is bigger and more sacred than all political parties and individuals in Sierra Leone. Remain focused. Yeah, Dr. Idris Lahai. So I do this for courts you and come with this because this is not the normal routine of we SLPP party members them.
No, senseless. Reach the educated
always, you know, from Fatima to Madabio to Francis, they no go ever talk about the problem and not bring come APC inside it. Or they not talk about the last government. No way, not the way they go ever blow his super they knock out the last government. Continue me, brother.
But this is simple. Listen to the man's statement. He reached at a time. He reports the matter to Francis. Then, Kelfala, where Afro fiber that apply mattress, we get grass inside. He not take them serious because the parent them don't involve. The IG them don't involve. What is the one they mean? Now the main caucus people like this, the supporters of AMSLPP, where they talk for the party. What is na parani role na parliament?
Na Clerk,
Na Clerk. What is na IG role? If they answer the wishes of caretaker bio. So if somebody go call there and any problem, what if you say Kenfala they do?
Kenfala in fact don't come and defend the different side them. Let read this side for you quick. I think this one interesting as well. Because as now you can offend me, as you come now, so they call the back up for me talk with you everything they talk, yeah. Let me read this thing quick, yeah. They start from this part. Say, Professor, do you waiting at your real name according to the Commissioner of Anti-Corruption Commission, Francis Ben Kelfala, has reacted with strong defense against the claim of popular researcher Dr. John Idris, over the issue of the African Graduate University. So basically, waiting. Let we go inside quick the business. Let we see waiting Francis Ben Kalfala say. This is much more too much. Let's see quick what he say. Sorry, good. Let's just zoom and quick and see what he say. John Kefala, okay, let's see. He said Commissioner Francis Ben Kefala gives reason why he chose not to arrest IG. He said he gives reason why he chose not to arrest IGP Sovula as he commented on Dr. Idris' post on Facebook, which claimed that he neglected the issue of the fake university when it was brought to his attention. Below is the commissioners. Okay, we're not going too much going to that day because we don't get time for that day. But bottom line now, it don't come with strong defense and say, waiting, say, just waiting. Brought to this issue to my attention. Let me read quick here. John brought this issue to my attention and asked us to arrest the IGP and everyone who he thinks and allege according to him, parading PhDs unmerited. I told him that if the alleged PhD was not what was used to get the job, otherwise known as advantage, then it is not material to us. Okay, so basically, waiting in the try to say, if this PhD where they talk about not only the person used for get the job, then it's not important to them. But it could get for use them again as undue advantage for letting us sack them. Anyway, continue, brother.
So this don't tell you the unseriousness of Francis Ben Kefala. And you see what he says?
Not on serious. I'm not gonna call her on seriousness.
Anyone
they don't tell you about the protection where the ACC gets for who that belong.
Me, the same way I old. I don't ask for donation now we had. We self one go get PhD on social media. Now so we one time. When we go na the university, we go tell us you want PhD on social media, then they make the certificate for we they give we commodate, we give them the money, case done. But caretaker bio, would they be investigate from you? Take condom.
No, like in now, no, I not agree. Like in now, something.
Why you agree?
I not agree because you not even done in cause.
What the other people they will get? You trust them?
It gets masters in waiting management. I don't forget the things that we get. But anyway, I trust me, uncle.
Me, I say, with the launch, waiting we call. We don't launch level 3. We will launch operation investigate all papers.
Okay. There are big. Wait, small, quick, yeah. Listen this song, yeah. Just listen and quick.
Yeah, Dominion, yeah. Yeah, Dominion, yeah. Hey. Yeah, Dominion, yeah. Yeah, Dominion, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Dominion, yeah. Yeah, Dominion, yeah. Friends and loved ones. Yeah, Dominion, yeah. Yeah, Dominion, yeah. All our oddies. Yeah, Dominion, yeah. Yeah,
all right. I think na this so yeah Dominion.
But this is disgraceful. This is really disgraceful, a shameful thing this. So this one tell we say the SLPP guns when they make noise. We need to check their qualifications then. We need to check their paper then. Because if not, then go still continue the shinka people them. Like, we na book, SLPP na book, SLPP they no book. Bio like mother bio, the paper them. Na by himself.
Wait till I pull out me uncle. His name not there. Sorry. His name not there.
Bio like your uncle mother bio. The paper they already talk about PhD, doctorate, na granite paper. Like tissue just go by na storage na computer.
Anyway, we not done it. Let's take this other part of the report quick one. When they come back just now, just listen to this report quick. We can't just now.
Dr. Septimus, by the powers vested upon me, according to Section 3, subsection 2 of Dominion Christian University Worldwide Constitution, as the founder, the chancellor, and the international executive director, I hereby affix this medal on you as an honorary doctor from today henceforth.
Professor Ezekiel Bangura, founder and chancellor, Christian Dominion University Waterloo, they conferred master and PhD degrees on candidates them over the weekend na Waterloo. This university don't they give PhDs and master's degree to candidates them for 2 years now. But this according to the body we responsible for register and give okay to college and university them for operating as saloon. When at the Tertiary Education Commission say the Dominion University not legal and not register with them. Professor Al-Green Al-Gali, now the chairperson for the Tertiary Education Commission.
They're not registered with we, they're not accredited, they're not legal, and they don't get no right for doing it. And there are 2 press releases from TC to that effect.
Founder of the Dominion University, Professor Ezekiel, challenged the Tertiary Education Commission on the legality inside the weekend graduation ceremony speech where he gave.
Yeah, Dominion, yeah. Yeah, Dominion. Yeah, Dominion, yeah. Yeah, Dominion. D-O-M-I-N-I-O-N, Dominion, yeah.
I, talking to you, I am the founder, the chancellor, and the international director of Dominion Christian University, DCU Worldwide. Dominion Christian University is legal in Sierra Leone. The case is that we are nationally registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission Sierra Leone CACSL with registration and article of incorporation certificate that mandates us to run our institution on a business sector because we are running both academics and as well as the business side of the university.
Corporate affairs, they for register business. TC and NCTV, they for register academic institutions. If you not register with TC or with NCTV, you can't start a college or a university.
Professor Al-Gali, they respond to the issue of legality of the Dominion University of Waterloo from the founder, Professor Ezekiel. But within the Tertiary Education Commission, no but Dominion University of Waterloo, Professor Al-Gali.
Then people here last year, they award PhD degrees. A canto we notice, we invite them Kandeh, and then we pull a press release asking the public for dissociate themselves totally from them. We invite them Kandeh, we tell them say there is no way they can be a university. But if they want, they can apply for a category C status. So we advise them and tell them let them buy form. They come, then buy the form, 5 million. When they don't buy the form, 5 million, then go. After 1 year, then show up, say they can pay, they want evaluation. Then they submit the form in January this year. When they submit the form in January this year, we therefore go through the process of evaluation. We will not even schedule it. Now this April, now for scheduling because now in groups we do the evaluation. And we therefore bring people and come. We therefore go at the institutions then, go look what they get, look at their staff, look at their curriculum, look at all things. We will not even do that yet for them. So they not accredit with you, they not register with you, and will not start any evaluation on them for them.
But over the weekend, according to Professor Al-Gali, Tertiary Education Commission gets invitation from the Dominion University for make them go attend the graduation ceremony. We make the Tertiary Education Commission be alert the police. We make the Dominion University be left the hall. We send them for all this graduation ceremony and go under mango tick as way for balance the police for make them no go catch them pan this graduation. And during this ceremony, the graduates them way for receive them PhDs and masters. Them been team up as way for escape quick one if police can meet them. But at the end of the day, they be arrest the leadership of the university. This now one way the head of police media, Brahma Kamara, confirmed to me.
We have the Professor Ezekiel, and then we also get one who claim for being the vice principal. So we have them in our custody. We are still looking into the issues.
I asked Professor Al-Gali if the PhDs and master's degree are honorary or academic. but say they no go tell because this university they no get business with them and they no know how they operate. But from waiting Professor Ezekiel of Dominion University read but then client them show say na senior people na society then they give degree.
We go to the next person. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to call this person last, but let me do it fast. The class rep that have been standing.
Whoa.
Welcome, Dr. Ibrahim George Taki Sankor. Dr. Sankor that is standing in front of us. If I say I will give a panorama of his citation, we will not go. But I want to just say few things about him. As you see him, his size determines his capacity. Are you understanding me? The man is mammoth, he's large, he's robust, he's magnanimous, he's not preposterous. Can you clap for him? Dr. Sankor is serving as operations manager in the Sierratel Commercial Bank. Is it not a great figure in our midst?
Yeah.
Not just that. Please, I don't want you to just say a few things to your people. Just tell them good about it. Let's have the courage. What is on our side? He is also the president of Sierratel Golf Association.
Another person we finger the point to say get PhD from the Dominion University of Waterloo. Now the Inspector General of Police, Michael Ambrose Sovula, but this according to the head of police media, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Brahma Kamara, the IG be don't pull on before this term.
The college at the time awarded him PhD for his contribution to Christianity. But we can't understand say that college not doing operations, so that one was abandoned.
So IG returned the PhD with them or what exactly they talk about abandon?
They no get a document. So you know if for go say I go return them. He just turn it down. That is it. He turn them down.
He turn them down informal way or he write a notice to the university to the effect say thank you for the PhD but I'm okay.
He turn it down. So whether it was formal or informal, but he turned it down. I think that is what is important.
Somebody could say the police late for act. Since then we then give the IG, the PhD, later final say they are not structured the university or they should not be given PhDs. Police for don't come in and act.
Act in what sense?
That somebody they operate in institution where not legal and then give the police IG, PhD later return.
Was there a report? There was no report. Check their responsibility. They put it and do so. That is the right thing to do. If you're a regulatory body, if you say somebody do things far above what you're supposed to do, come and make a formal report like why they did.
The Clerk of Parliament, Paran Umaru Tarwali, self na one person we named in at the list of past students them of the Dominion University of Waterloo, but this na one where Paran been denying.
The name Dominion I've never come across. I don't really know why that name come out and I'm not aware about such a college. I am a PhD holder from African Graduate University in Uganda, and my name is duly registered in their website.
You confirm to listeners say that name na that list. You know aware of them.
I don't know how list come about or how it generates. You don't understand? And one thing I get for tell you for sure is if you write that list, then put my name there, then put the leader of government business. The leader of government business is also a graduate from the African Graduate University. So like I tell you, people are just too callous.
As people continue for pull on under Dominion University then degree and PhDs them, the chairperson for the Tertiary Education Commission, Professor Al-Ghali, say the PhDs and master's degree them where this university don't confer on people not useful and then they inform employers them not for take this degree for guarantee.
These degrees are of no value. We don't make the public aware. We don't make the employing authorities aware that these degrees are of no value and they are not recognized.
Yeah, Dominion, yeah! 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 Ladies and gentlemen.
Police still investigate this case as the suspects them for the university where them consider as fake. Then a police custody they help them with investigation. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Musa Kamara, the report.
The people still on the investigation. We are not going to say, we are listening the side of Kandeh, collect Yumkella from the NGC.
How possible in country? A Ghana country, they give fake PhD to people.
How? Meanwhile, for the past 3 years, we try to deal with them beginning with the spinal class. How you go get exam, 90% of the nation they fail. Some of we area there's something in our 1% they pass. Was 1. So that may be bad. Now look what TV this week, fake PhD. Because the man they know say the side with them one government they watch it, they will give confinement under Mammotic. Come on. So when are the Athens of Africa? Athens of Africa. When we came at this country in 1983, the top Ivy schools. Then they asked me if I go primary school. That's how good our education system was. Then they asked me, they said, so which high school did you go to? I said, no, I came here from Sierratel, even my first degree from there. Then they will believe. That's how good our education was. But now for PhD under Mammotic. All Mama get PhD. So, but again, that's corruption. That's institutional corruption. Because then people that they don't fulfill the requirements for establishing a university, they do it anyway. They say the Wild West today, no day, governance no day. And that's I mean by institutional corruption. Or the judiciary. They don't do their work. Some of them know the land problem they go. When you get cases with us here, they go to court now. We don't get issues where somebody offend you, you go to police report. I see common and they tell the other person, you say, I counter you will go post court, if you not take it, they go pick your event, so take me this month. That's again an institutional corruption. So there are these problems we can deal with together, and it is important we do it. We focus on them, not on particulars. The other issue is we look at how we don't develop. And this is an example where they give all sides. 32, 33 years ago, they launched the Human Development Index by the United Nations. That one day they launched 30 years ago for rank country and how did they progress. And when you see your country they progress, now whether you get access.
Well, Fambulem, this now the degree, the PhD matter, as we can call them PhE. But now one question at the left una with. If caretaker bio forge receipt when a hotel receipt, why IG, Parental, and other people in the SLPP not for bring we fake degree and can work inside the SLPP until we meet again tomorrow. Me, Nababrekably from the north.
Me just want to talk about IG quickly. You know, IG in spokesperson they say IG turned down the degree, but we see IG within I call Latin day. We see IG within gown. So how comes IG turned down the degree where it actually shows say IG in a dominion? Let's just show now quick IG in a dominion. IG and ye dominion. Now then this with the gown. The same university where they say IG no graduate, they not give I call listing. They not give any documents where in police spokesman see how the police then can lie per way every day. A graduate, this now the picture where in this parana old picture, but IG ion na ye dominion. Una all see if una sabi ye dominion, una will not say this na ye dominion with IGP. Inspector General of Police, IGP with a mask for sure you say na recent thing this. But still in policeman talk say no, it turn and down. Then they ask now say, okay, let us say you turn and down because you know say this thing not correct. Why una not go and infect arrest? Then come back the same spokesperson tell you say nobody no lay complain. Okay, if person not lay complain, say this particular person, they go and kill. Una as police, una see am, una balance. Then una no go come later and arrest, una go wait pa pass other person can lay complain. That's an no. When you think say something they go on as police, when you think say something they go on, because if you say you IGP, because of waiting in notice, it turned down this particular I call them degree, this master's PhD degree, sorry, una get all the rights for say okay we for arrest because na fraudulent ask them, but then say no because nobody no lay complain, not to them concern. The same goes to Ben Kelfala. He said because they not use them for fend the job with them paper, so it's not important. This not the thing where they happen inside we country, Mama Salon. Beaucoup thing and they, beaucoup thing and they. Well, anyway, like my brother say, we not get nothing for say. Always me get for say, yeah, Dominion, yeah. Yeah, Dominion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dominion, yeah. Hey, Salon, you know easy. Parantarawali, yeah, Dominion, yeah. Yeah, Dominion, yeah. IG, yeah, Dominion, yeah. Yeah, Dominion, yeah. Salon Commercial Bank, yeah, Dominion, yeah. No wonder. I wonder back if Prince Yankuba Bio, yeah, Dominion, if them because na chain work where this don't go taking on, they call that family for themselves go taking on.
They can make a quick.
A long remind himself can taking on. All man they take on. They all want forget PhD, but interestingly, Fatima, you see, Fatima be don't know about this thing. You know that there? You know, say in some time he knocking up one beer. Now he cut out. He say all them PhD. They now so I talk am.
Educated fools.
Educated fools. Because nothing all day. They all full. Then just they go and buy the thing. Empty bucket. Nothing all day. You not see no more now waiting they happen. Salon Commercial Bank. The operations go take. I think say like you say that in a very good call you make. We need for go get PhD in social media. I think say that they go work for you very, very well.
Me, I don't know. I don't tell goodbye. Say if caretaker bio forge hotel receipt, YIG, parenterally, and other SLPP supporters, they not for go take fake PhD. Bye bye.
Well, until we meet again, it's another beautiful edition of your program where we call Weird. I want to say God bless we all. Get yourself a wonderful morning, afternoon, and a wonderful night. Love you all. Bye bye. We left on all this one.
And there must be no sacred cows. So I encourage all Sierra Leoneans to join me to fight corruption. This is just the beginning.
The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not the I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to all our damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrates us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you allow the citizens to breathe? You see, we just tell you that's why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? Government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the corrupt. No one to trust. My people, no one to hope on. Nobody. My hope that I have been broken. I'm telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they say they go afford? But they're too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired, they tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yeah, then instead they delay. People suffer. No work, but people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation, they poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask.